Hi everyone, this is Sona here. I've gotten a lot of responses. I'm glad you guys like that I'm shouting you out. If you're new to my channel, if you leave a comment below and you're a new subscriber, leave a comment so I can give you a shout out, give you some recognition, or I'll answer any questions that you may have about manifesting. It seems like the content that people are wanting is really focused on money. And, when it comes to manifesting money, you can't focus on the money itself. Money is the energy and it's a means to an end. So you want to focus something that money can buy. So, I'm going to answer some questions. I'm gonna do some Q&A, and then I'm gonna go into a little bit more about manifesting money. But I know Connie had a question for me, and
hi everybody, this is
I'm playing my freaking video here and trying to get to the questions. But I'm gonna have to do. I'm like messing up here.
Somebody. I think I forgot a couple people. One person.
This ain't gonna stop.
Joker Umbrella.
Okay, I got it to stop because I'm trying to get some questions done. And it's really upon this last video I made. And, Connie, like I said, if you have any questions, and if it's a personal question, email me. I don't have a problem. Just email me. And I'll let you know if I can answer that question for you or not answer that question for you. So no question is a dumb question when it comes to me. Breeze Dyshell. I know you've been watching, Abraham Hicks and Louise Hay. Louise Hay is a renowned psychic. I am not on that level. And yes, she does say we all have psychic ability. And, we do have spirit guides. And what I do is, if I'm really in a pinch, I usually say angels, guides, everybody. Everybody in the universe that surrounds me, I need your help with. So that's how I bring those guides in. I do know they exist, but I'm not the one to sit there and channel that. I am not at that level. I don't use. I have a gift of intuition. I can usually call things before they happen. I can usually call things before it comes out of people's mouth. I said, but at the same time, I'm not at the level of Louise Hay. There's a lot of teachers out there. Louise Hay is great. She's one of my top. And then you have Wayne Dyer. You have Gary Zukav. You have all these other great teachers as well. That gives you straight up teaching. So with that, as far as channeling, trying to manifest, me, I don't do it unless I need all the powers of the universe that be. It means angels, gods, God himself, to answer that question. Stacy, that's why I'm here. She says that, I love your attitude. You uplift me so much. You make me look at things differently. Like the quote say, when you change the way you see things, things will change. Thank you for your insight. God bless. Well, Stacy, that's what I'm here for, because a lot of people, they teach the law of attraction, but they're teaching it after they've been through and they've gotten to that point where they are, not during the process. And so I'm going through the process. And so, yeah, perception is everything. When you change your perception, your whole reality changes. So that's the answer to that. I'm just like, Vanessa, I answered your response before I even read it. It's a reaction. That was straight reactional. Um, you know, but yeah, you're right. I'm serious, guys. You can get on these YouTubers with, and I'm not knocking anybody's business. Don't get me wrong. But these ones that are teaching the law of manifestation, and when you ask, you want to ask them a question, they'll send you straight to their website and schedule appointments so they can make some money off of you. And I'm like, you know what? If you want me to do a video about something, feel free. I'll do the video because it helps everybody. I'm not gonna charge you for a question. Now, if you want my coaching time, which I guess the next week I'm working. So like I'm dreading it, right? I'm not dreading it, but I really want to do what I really truly are being called to do. So, I'm not fretting at all because that project is a blessing. And it's going to allow me to get to the point where I need to be. So, I'm not going to charge you for a question because you know what? There's a lot of questions people are doing to have in their mind that you cannot find on YouTube. And I'm willing to do the videos based on that. This one goes out to Mary Barron. You know what? It took me a long time to expect to. Believe me. I'm about to bring up Miss C. Miss C told me the other day, and I was like, you know what? I said, I used to, when I was in LA, I used to go to Agape. If anybody in LA know who Agape is taught by Michael Beckwith. And I was going to this church, and they were teaching all these spiritual teachings, and I just couldn't receive it. Now, just now, I can receive his teachings and understand what he talks about because of the simple fact that I had to get through all those negative layers of blocks. I had to get through all those negative layers of blocks. I mean, I still have some blockage. I am far from perfect. So all these negativity, all the conditioning I have from my mom and people surrounding me, the negativity that I was around in LA. I mean, negativity from ex-boyfriends, negativity from ex-husband, negativity from ex-friends. People have went out of my life, then used me, because I was such a people pleaser. I wanted people to like me. I was at the point I was letting people use my car. And they ain't paying me no gas money. I mean, I'm serious. I was letting people, I was such a freaking doormat. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous. And I had to get to all these points. I mean, even my own mother used me, okay? She used me. And she turns around and blames me for, the last time I spoke to my mom, and this is when I realized she was a victimized narcissist, is the fact when she told me, I sat in the heat for helping you out. You're my mother. You supposed to help me. Your children's supposed to be the center of your world. What the hell are you talking about? That's when I told her, so you know what? You're a narcissist. You need help. I'm done. And I cut her off. I love her, but I don't like her. My sister is my half-sister. She has bipolar. She's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I know a lot of people who have bipolar disorder. They live functional lives. Functional lives. They have jobs and everything. My sister sits in a room in front of a computer all day, and my mother allows it. And she's 33 years old. I don't like her either. My brother, he's sucked into the manipulation too. Love him to death. I've actually practically raised my sister and brother until I left home at 19 years old. My mom called me from Texas, when I was in Texas, saying, I didn't even know they were this bad. So that tells you who was raising your kids. So, but the universe puts certain situations in your life so you can learn from those situations. There are tools. And you know what? Zennis's teacher, my son's teacher, basically said that to him on his graduation day. She says, you guys have been through a lot. And she said, you know what? You're destined for greatness because of the fact you're going through what you're going through at such a young age. Now, and this video is going to be lengthy because I have a lot to get out as I'm going along. And you know what? I came across the video of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, at a young age, his family was homeless. And I'm like, oh my God. His family was homeless. I think he was like 12 years old. He was homeless. And look at where he is now. So, a lot of things you go through is predestined by the universe so you can shine. You can be at your highest, your highest level. And your highest, what I'm trying to say. I'm losing the words that I'm trying to say. Be at your highest potential. You know, and so I started looking back on my life because I tell you, I really didn't have, I had a childhood from 5 to 9. 9, I was raising my sister and brother. My mama worked. Her husband, which was not my father, was laying down, smoking drugs, selling drugs out the back door because the front door wouldn't open. Holes in the floor of the bathroom and the bedroom. The ceiling leaked. The ceiling leaked every time it rained. And sometimes I would have to put my sister in the bed with me, or we sleep with my brother. You know, those experiences shape who you are. And you're supposed to learn lessons from those experiences. And you know what? Like I said, I'm just getting all this stuff now. All this shit is just not clicking with me. So, you know, I have another story that I'm going to tell too. I was on Instagram. And I'm on Instagram at Sona Sunni. So follow me on Instagram. I haven't even been posting because I've been spending most of my time on YouTube. But yeah, follow me on Instagram because I can, that's one thing I can do during the day. I usually have my phone, and if I take me a little break, I get on the phone and my Instagram. So definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter as much, but definitely follow me on Instagram. But I got a store on Instagram. So I was on somebody's post, and actually the person I get my spiritual food from, she has a YouTube channel. Her name is Real Talk Kim. I think she's real suited for people who are in the church and are religious. I'm not religious. I am spiritual. I respect all religions. But I understand where she's coming from because she's speaking pretty much the same thing I'm saying, but in a biblical sense. So I was on her post on Instagram, and I was getting ready to make a comment. I always say amen, you know. And this lady saying, pray for me because as soon as I get a gun, I'm going to shoot myself. And I said, honey, I'm going to pray for you to live. So she started DMing me talking about, oh, nobody understands me. Nobody, you know, I'm dealing with depression. I have bipolar disorder. I can't function. I can't work. I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, first of all, you need to get out your vocabulary. I can't. So then, and I said, you need to seek help. If you truly want help, you will seek it yourself. So then she's like, she DM'd me back saying, can you help me get into real estate or something? And I said, you can help yourself get into real estate. I said, but you can't function properly without your medication, so I suggest you get the help you need. Oh, I can't wait to get a gun. I'm going to shoot myself. I said, you would have killed yourself by now if you truly was going to kill yourself. I said, go get the help you need. Then a few days later, she direct messaged me saying, can you help me? I know you don't live here, but can you help me find an apartment? And I'm like, dude, have you gotten help yet? She did not respond back to me. So, genuinely, there's a lot of people out there with a mental health disorder that need help. And I think my mission with this woman was to tell her, get help. You need help. Get help. But you got to do it yourself. You can't expect nobody to do it for you. Here in California, like, the resources that help me, believe me, I've had to advocate for myself. Because if I don't advocate for myself, ain't nobody going to help me or give me what I need or what I apply for. Because these people out here, they have no concept of their jobs out here, especially when you're in social services. Also, what I want to talk about too, in this video is I'm going to some notifications because I know I had some on that video, but I want to give some more shout outs to somebody because they had a question. This was Michelle W. And she asked me, she's like, she wanted to manifest $40,000 by a casino win. Michelle, I'm just going to tell you, I did manifest $40,000 for my son's education. I suggest you watch that video. Watch the 2002 hours. Even go back to the old school, the $500 to for 5 hours video. I got a lot of videos of where I've manifested it, but again, it's gonna basically take trust, belief that you're gonna get it. You gotta set that intention. Intention is everything. If you have the pure, genuine intention, things will happen as it should if it's for you. If it's for you. If you don't have the right intention, or if you're seeing signals out to the universe that you don't have it, you're not going to receive it. And that is mainly everybody's mistake. And I guess I'm going to have to do a video on that. With that, you need to really set the intent, because I know you want $40,000, but again, what is that $40,000 is going to be the end result for you? Because really, the money is a means to an end, and I just said this earlier. I need to, I put out there, I ordered to the universe. I'm like, I'll have my bills paid off and everything caught up. That's my order to the universe. I'm not saying to the universe, I need $10,000 to pay all my bills. I'm focusing on the end result. Because when you focus on the end result, that's when your manifestation happens, not the money. What is that $500 going to buy? What is that $2,000 going to buy? What is that $40,000 going to get? My thing was manifesting the money for my son's education. That $40,000 showed up because that's the total tuition for my son's education, was the $40,000. So, Michelle W., I hope that answers your question. With that, also, people, I like to stress. I know you guys have kids. I have kids. And you know what? In this country, the United States of America, we're so stressed out And stress also prevents you from manifesting. You have to come from a relaxed space when you're trying to manifest. So you have to be relaxed. You cannot be worried. You cannot be stressed. You can't let anybody else stress you. And, with that, when you're relaxed, when you're in your most relaxed state, you can manifest easily. And when you say affirmations, you got to believe it. I always say to myself and out loud, I always get what I want. I tell you, because that works for me. I always get what I want. No matter what, I always get what I want. If there's something I'm not sure about, I'm like, okay, universe, I'm going to let you have it. Just like the whole rent situation on my last video. I'm going to let you have it because I don't know what to say about this. I don't know. Universe, I'm going to let you have it. I know you're going to work it out. And the universe did. So, I'm going to end this video here. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I also shout out all new subscribers when you leave a comment below. And I'm also answering questions as well. Hit that like button. Share with your friends. Definitely share with your friends that you feel that may gain something from my videos. But again, this is Sona here, and I am signing out.